going live right now. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining. Paul, wow, it is great to have you here. And everyone is so excited over in Sydney. You've been doing an absolute amazing job with our guys in Smithfield. And I mean, serving also Minto and Wetherill Park. I hope we get some more people coming into our gym from those areas. But let me get into Paul and a little bit more of his background to get you guys started today. So, you know, Paul is very, you know, no ego. So let me pump his tires for you guys today, and I'll speak on his behalf. So he's our Well Court Master Coach at Vulcan in Sydney. As you guys know, he specializes in lifestyle. After 15 years of building his fitness business and being in the building industry, he realized that his heart was not in that industry anymore. So he's very relatable on site at Vulcan. His eagerness to improve lifestyle was more important to him, and he ventured into the health and wellness industry. While working in the industry, he's worked with people of all groups, preschool, primary, high school students, adults up to seniors along the way. He's worked in membership sales, management, and ran his own boot camps, and managed to do 3 diplomas in fitness, including life coaching and sports management. So you're in such good hands this morning, you guys. His time in the health and wellness industry, he's come to realize that there is no quick fix. There's no magic pill. There's no diet that you can sustain throughout life. And in fact, it takes a positive attitude, a deep commitment, and 100% effort to reach your goals. Over recent years, he's taken his goals. It ticked a lot of his goals off his list, and he still has a lot of goals he's working on. He'll always have goals, and that's one of the big things he instills in his clients as well, is to keep reaching. He's going to explore setting goals and working towards them today. It's never too late. And most importantly, with all our clients, which we know from both Smithfield and Yatla, you're never too old to make change. You just need to make commitment to yourself and be a better person. And as you guys know, we write programs for everybody, whether you have a bad back, a hip, a knee issue, shoulder, high blood pressure, whatever it is, we are here to help. One of his favorite quotes is, if you always do what you have always done, you will always get what you always got. So with that said, Paul, I'll leave it to you. Welcome, and thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks, Amelia. Thanks for your time. That saves me one slide because you just introduced myself.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome. I'll make you host so you can take over the slideshow, and away you go. Thanks, Paul.
Hang on, people. All right, let's get started. So Megan's given me an introduction, but yes, that's right. 15 years in building. I left the building industry, had enough of it. I wanted to improve my lifestyle. The building industry didn't give me that lifestyle, so I made the change to improve my lifestyle. A life coach. A lot of people sort of wonder what a life coach is. The simplest way I put it is a life coach, like a counselor, will look at things from where you are today and look back, where a life coach looks at where you are today and we look forward. So what the aim of a life coach is to help you move forward in life. It's a journey, it's a long step, whether it's a weight loss goal or you want to change careers or you're improving your lifestyle. There's always things that we want to improve on, but the journey is not easy. It's not a simple, straightforward journey. It's not a quick fix. Along the way, you will get obstacles, speed bumps. You might slip or fall, metaphorically speaking, that is. I want to share a video with you. I like this video. It's a video that Patch Adams, Robin Williams makes a very good point in this movie. So this is how I look at life coaching and how I look at life in general. Have a look and then we'll go through it afterwards.
May I come in? You bend your heel, incline your ligaments, place one fingers in front of another. where you have a problem. Of course, if there were a news story covering this event, the headline might read, "Small brain enters room." Fingers, what's the answer? Oh, you're another one of those bright young fellows who always know the right answer. Welcome to real life. How many do you see? 4 fingers, I think. Look at me. You're focusing on the problem. You focus on the problem, you can't see the solution. Never focus on the problem. Look at me. How many do you see? Look beyond the fingers. How many do you see? Eight. Yes. Eight's a good answer. And see what no one else sees. See what everyone else chooses not to see. Fear, unfolding reasons. See the whole world anew each day. The truth is, you're well on the way. You didn't see something here besides crazy, bitter old man. You wouldn't have come in the first place. What do you see when you look at me, Arthur? You fixed my cup. I'll stay around. Patch.
Sorry, thank you, goodness for this. Yeah, so Patch Adams, it's a really great movie. Someone based on a true story for those who don't know that. Basically, he's still going around these days and teaching medicine his way. But the whole point of the clip was, focus on the solution, not the problem. Too many times we sit there focusing on what the problem is. All we're worried about is, it's too hard, it's too this, I've got no time, I've got no energy. Well, that's focusing on the problem when we're thinking about those things. So the main thing out of that video is to focus on the solutions. It's always focusing about, okay, that is the problem, that's what it is. So how do we get by and get around that? How do we find a solution to reach our goals? Whether your goals changing careers or losing weight, what steps do we need to take? And the first major thing when it comes to changing things and changing your life and changing that direction you're taking life in is changing your habits. 5 steps, no particular order. I've got them in step 1 to 5, but no particular order. Step 1 is focus on the big picture. Have the goal in mind, have an end goal in mind. And it might take a bit of time to stop and evaluate who you are, what's important to you, what your core values are, what success means to you. Focusing on the big picture is where you want to be at the end, but also understanding where you are at this point in time. So understanding who you are as a person, then moving forward to reach that goal. Second step is start small, really small. Little simple steps is all you need to take. Little things like choosing the right bread, understanding what groceries you're buying and choosing the right product. Not having McDonald's or not having Hungry Jack's or Kentucky, it's having a healthier option. Making a pizza at home with clean and fresh products rather than buying a microwave pizza that's processed, full of salt and sugar and a lot more calories. So it's little steps like excuse me, my apologies. It's little simple steps like watching what you eat in your diet, understanding that to have 1 or 2 slices of toast in the morning, not 3 or 4, or having 2 or 3 wheat bix rather than having a bowl of wheat bix, 2 coffees, a banana, a thing. So it's understanding how much food you're eating, especially when it comes to weight loss and nutrition. But it's also simple steps like one little thing that I do with my exercise is I make sure I'm prepared the night before. I have my clothes ready to go in the morning, especially for the people who are starting to train at 6 a.m. You want to get up and get dressed and get straight in their clothes. So it's just having things organized and ready and planning ahead. Just if they're ready there, it's just a pick up and it's a go. It's no up. There's no, you don't have any obstacles in the way. So you're limiting the obstacles by preparing for yourself. Step 3 is get back up ASAP. So we have our bad days, especially, we might have a big Saturday or a big Sunday or a big weekend, but we just need to, and that's okay. It's okay to enjoy life. It's about a better lifestyle and living the life that you want to live, but it's getting up at ASAP. Have a good weekend, that's fine, but jump back on the bandwagon. Get back into your training, get back into your exercise, get back to eating healthy. But make sure you get back up. It's okay to sort of stumble and fall. Step 4 is create a plan and plan for obstacles. Sort of 2 steps in one. Creating a plan, have a plan in mind. Understand what days you're going to go to work and what time you're going to go to work, and then work around that. Put in times like when you're going to exercise, what you're going to do for exercise. Understand what you're going to do for exercise each day to bring these things into your life. And creating a plan is also creating things like a shopping list of different ingredients or different products that you buy by just spending some time doing some research, putting the plan together, and then following through. Step 2 of that is planning for obstacles, is allow yourself enough time in between what you do. Some people want to do 10 things in one day. Realistically, you've got time for 5. The best way to do that is allow extra time. So if you think the car trip from A to B is going to take you 20 minutes, give yourself 30 minutes. When you're scheduling your time, don't make it 20 minutes and work to the exact minute. Give yourself an extra 10, 15 minutes each way. Things always take longer. When I was in the building industry, things like changing, just going into change a leaking tap, you think it takes you 10 minutes, it takes you 30. So always allow extra time. That way, when you plan your day, you've got a list of 5 things, but then you work your way through it and you might get through it quicker, which allows you to go into the list of tasks that you got for the next day. So work on your major priorities and then work towards your minor priorities if you have time. If not, you can leave it for the next day, because there's good and bad days. You might have a day where you get through a whole exercise workout in 45 minutes, but the next day might take you an hour and it's the exact same workout. So allow for extra time. Step 5, use special events as motivation. Sorry, excuse me. Special events like weddings, birthdays, baptisms, christenings, you name it. Events as motivation. You want to fit into that size 10 dress or size 8 dress, whatever it is your motivation is use something as a motivation to sort of encourage you to get there. And not just special events like weddings, but there's events like a marathon you might want to run. You might want to run the City to Surf this year. So City to Surf is generally around August, September, I think. So set yourself a 2 or 3 month plan, and this is what you're going to do and get to that City to Surf or other events that may come up. The way I've made this PowerPoint, just to sort of interject here, is I've set it up as a document, which I will be emailing out to everybody. So you'll get this in an email and you'll get it on Facebook as well. So I'll just skip through the next 3 pages, just because there's a bit more information for you guys to read at home, all about the 5 steps. Then, apart from the 5 steps of changing the habit, is a big thing I speak to my clients about is focusing on what you can control. There's some things you can control, some things you can't, and some things you got total control of. So things like no control of. People got no control. You don't have control over the weather. You don't have control over if your clients don't turn up, or if the tradesman you hired or you called to come give you a quote doesn't turn up. There's no control over how your spouse behaves, but okay, maybe you do have a little bit of control on that, or you like to have control, or kids being sick. Those things are going to happen every day, and that's just a general part of life. There's always things we can't control. There's things that we have some control of, your kid's schedule, in the sense that you can decide when they go to swimming, you can decide what day they go to school. So you can play around with your timetable to make time to exercise. Your thoughts, you've got control over your thoughts. You can decide whether you want to think positive or think negative, or like we said before, thinking in the past or the future, or focusing on the problem or on the solution. But what you do have total control is your actions. Your actions, what color you decide to paint your room, what time, when you exercise, what you do for exercise, and what you eat. So the best thing to, as you're moving forward in life, and this is not just for weight loss, this is for life in general, focus on what you can control. You can only control what you can control. Things like weather, who cares if it's going to rain today? Just get dressed and go. Okay, be prepared, get dressed and go. Who cares what the weather's going to be? Just get out. It's going to be cold, put an extra jacket on, but don't let those things limit what you do as well. Third sort of thing that doesn't get mentioned often is support. Having support from your partners, support from your family, support from your friends. It's important. It's very hard, especially when it comes to weight loss and you're trying to eat healthy at home and you're eating really healthy food. You've got your carrots, your celery, your hummus, you're eating really well, but then you got your husband or your partner or your wife sitting there eating McDonald's or eating chocolate right in front of you. It's important to have that support. And sometimes your partner may not be the right support. Maybe you need to find another partner. I'll skip through the next one. So just working to the bottom of the screen, you can find support with family, friends. You can get lifestyle wellness or a life coach to help you, support you through your weight loss journey, a personal trainer. There's Facebook groups out there that are offering weight loss support. Instagram, you can find there's a lot of people sharing tips and training videos on how to do things, and even weight loss and healthy meal plans. There's men's and women's groups out there, and there's a website that I know that I use sometimes called meetup groups. These groups are people that have a particular interest. They're like exercises, boot camp in Parramatta, or they do like a walk and talk in Blacktown or something like that. So they all got different groups. It's a good website. And you're meeting people who are like-minded and want to do the same things. Probably similar to Facebook, but just a different avenue. Just getting towards the end, moving forward, this is the information I give to my clients all the time is stop, stop all the crappy stuff in life, stop the shitty things in life. You know what you want in life. You need to sort of just have that tunnel vision and work towards it. So stop expecting things to come easy. Stop living in the past. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop doubting your awesomeness. Stop surrounding yourself with energy vampires. Stop playing the victim. Stop staying in your comfort zone. Stop refusing to commit to personal growth. You're in control of your life. You can take your life wherever you want it. It's the decisions you make on a day-to-day basis that stop you from moving forward. And like Megan said in the beginning, and the way I see things, nothing is a quick fix. As long as you're moving forward in life, that is all that matters. Whether you're moving at 10 kilometers an hour, 50 kilometers an hour, or 100 kilometers an hour. The faster you go, the more careful you got to be. Just like driving on a highway. You drive at 150 k's on a highway, lot more chance of an accident. So obviously in life, drive at a good pace and just maneuver yourself through traffic and getting off those busy roads and getting onto the freeways where life is nice and cruisy and smooth. I do life coaching. My main thing with life coaching is helping people with life direction as well as helping people with weight loss. But you can contact me there, and that's the end of my little presentation. I hope that you guys found this helpful. Hopefully you can use it in just creating a few extra steps to reach your weight loss goals or your life goals and move forward. So good luck with everything, and feel free to get in contact with me. Thank you, Megan.
Awesome. Thank you, Paul, and sticking right to timing. You are a legend. Great job. And I mean, as Paul mentioned, if this resonated with you and you need to dive a bit deeper, I mean, his tips today were so practical and allow you to start today, which is awesome. I mean, that's what everybody needs to really hear. After this, we'll also send out some more, like basically an information pack that Paul has shared that you guys can dive even deeper. But it is a full lifestyle approach, which I absolutely love and truly believe in. And I believe that, you know, we can all benefit more and more from just taking those tips and starting to implement them and action them. So I know the guys over in Smithfield will be able to ask you questions in the mornings. And, you know, if you can, start into just walking more. You know, we've got Percy over there who's doing some great walks and just starting at doing more walks, for example. It doesn't mean that you have to come into the gym. Paul can always start you on a program that's realistic to you and can suit your particular lifestyle where you're at in fitness. That's one of the best things that he can do, and that he's amazing at. Thank you so much, Paul. Thanks for your time. You are an absolute legend. I'll be seeing everybody in the gym on Monday over there, but thanks for a great morning session with everyone as well. And we'll send this video out afterwards. Thanks, Paul. Have a great day. Oh, and today at 12 o'clock, we've got PETA going into nutrition, cooking, nutrients, supplements, how to help with osteoarthritis, building muscle, losing weight, what to take, when to take it. So really great session at lunchtime. So if you guys are free, tune in for that session, 12 o'clock, same Zoom link. We'll see you then. Thank you, guys.